Alright guys, it's a nice day today. I could run it. I patched the ceiling where that grill was. I took that out, patched it, and I put the smoke alarm right here. Well, that's working fine. That'll be fine. I patched the ceiling and I painted, you know, the walls where those shelves were. So I think it looks good. You know, nothing too fancy, you know, it's just I vacuumed it all up. My kids' room, I patched the ceiling. Remember that big hole that was there? We patched that too, so really can't tell. It's a closet, you know. Alright, so I'm going to start the unit up and we'll check the charge. I'll go over with you how I do it. Alright guys, so I got my, put it on cool, and I got the disconnect off outside, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the wet bulb here. This has got a piston in it. Doesn't have a TXV, it's got a piston. So you're going to get the indoor wet bulb. Alright, so the indoor wet bulb looks like 59. Indoor wet bulb's 59. Okay? You gotta find out if you got a TXV or a piston. If it's got a piston, you gotta set it by superheat. If it's got a TXV, you gotta set it by subcool. This has got a piston. So 59. Then you gotta get the outdoor ambient. I don't know if you can see it, but it says 75 basically. So 75 and 59 wet bulb. Okay, let me get my gauges hooked up here. Connect. I'm connected. I'm gonna do my high side. My high side's on. And do the low side. My low side's on. Can you see it? Alright, let me hook these up. High side hooked up here, the high, and I got the low hooked up. That's where I'm going to put my gas into, the low. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to start the unit up. I'll try to tip it so you can see what's going on. It's not always easy. Alright, this should start right up. Alright, now I got to let it run for a while for it to stabilize. Let it run for a little while. Now I know that this line set going upstairs is 3/4 and the unit's on the 2nd floor, so I'm probably gonna have to add some gas. We'll let it run for a little bit. I definitely gotta add some gas to it, I know that for sure. But I gotta add some gas. I put my blue hose on the suction side and I bled it out to the tank and I flipped it upside down. Now when you want to add gas, you only want to put a little bit in it. You don't want to slug the compressor, so we're going to put a little bit in at a time. Just a little bit. We'll give it a little bit more. I had to put a little stick on there because it was vibrating. Hear it? I'm gonna have to do something about the door. Some kind of wedge there or something. Add a little bit and then you don't want to put in too much, that's for sure. Add a little bit more to it. Bird's been shitting on my, been pooping already on there, the birds. Look at that. On my stuff, man. I'm adding gas. You can see my subcool starting to come up, so it's starting to charge. Don't forget, you know, I'm adding some gas. I don't want to put too much in it. outdoor ambient temperature 73. We're gonna let it run like that, and this should start stabilizing. See my sub cools. Let it run for a bit. Might have to put a little bit more in there, but like I said, we don't want to overcharge it. Yeah, 58 degree wet bulb. 70, 75. So between 9 and 13 is what we're looking for. So we're still a little bit low. We're gonna add a little bit more. I can watch my gauge over there when it starts going up. The suction pressure starts going up. I know I'm putting a little bit in there. I don't want to put too much. You slug the compressor. You can tell. We're gonna watch my gauge over there. I don't want to put too much in it. You know, a little bit at a time, and then you let it run for a while. I got the windows open upstairs, so it's not gonna shut off. You don't want to overcharge it. On superheat, you could be within 5. Subcool's within 3, so. Alright, so 68. Yeah, it's about 70 out, I guess. It keeps changing a little bit. The outdoor ambient 70. Wet bulb's 58, so around 13 or so. Here we go, mama. Oh yeah. Subcool's right around 11, so that's good. My superheat's 13. Well, I could be within 5. So I'm fine right there. It's them are good pressures. Let that run. We'll go see what the split is upstairs. That stuck in there for a while, so that's say 70. I put my probes in there too for the eye manifold. So say 70. 17 degree split. That's good. I put my probe there. We'll see what that reads. 17 degree split, mama. Oh yeah. Not bad, man. I don't want it shutting off on me, mama. I don't want it shutting off on me. Alright, so 58 on the wet bulb. 70 on the temperature, so around 13 or so. There we go, mama. That's fine. My subcool's right where it wants to be. That's pretty damn close right there, so we're gonna leave it right there. I put the date there, start up 5/11/16. Next time I take the cover out, I'll put it inside. Not too bad. When I'm in the room and the door's closed, you can hardly hear it. Hear more of the air coming out of the fan. Not bad. Not bad at all. Starting to pull down. It's about 72 in here. We'll get the house down. Not bad, mama. Steve is working again, mama. Oh yeah. Steve is working again, mama. Next level. Yeah, I think the sheetrock come out really good, actually. Yeah, not bad for a Frenchman. I got the door back. Yeah, I'm happy the way it came out, guys. It's right behind them doors, that little unit. A lot of work, man. A lot of flipping work. That's done. That that one panel was rattling. I had to stick a piece of wood in there, but it don't look bad. I shut the window upstairs, so it's gonna cool down to like 70 in the house. See you French fries, mama. Gotta be next level. Gotta be next level. I like French fries, mama. She gonna like 'em, mama. She gonna like 'em. Oh my God, mama, cholesterol is gonna go up on her now. She's a for your fish, mama. Next level.